1837 Invention of the telegraph in Great Britain and the United States. Samuel Morse and other inventors. The telegraph revolutionized long-distance communication. It worked by transmitting electrical signals over a wire laid between stations. A telegraph is a device for transmitting and receiving messages over long distances. The word telegraph alone now generally refers to an electrical telegraph. Wireless telegraphy is a transmission of messages over the radio with telegraphic codes or Morse codes. 1861 Motion pictures were projected onto a screen. Lanternists like John Henry Pepper and Lionel Smith Beale take their magic lantern programs to new levels during the 19th century. The age of motion study analysis begins with the work of men like Mary Muybridge and others. The first to present projected moving pictures to a paying audience were the Lumiere brothers in December 1895 in Paris, France. They used a device of their own making, the cinematograph, which was a camera, a projector and a film printer all in one. The Dewey Decimal System was first published in 1876 by a librarian named Melville Dewey. Dewey created library science, and is considered the father of modern librarianship. It is a subject-based numbering system. It allows books to be organized on library shelves so that readers can easily find what they wanted. The Dewey Decimal System organizes information into 10 broad areas as call numbers. The books are categorized based on their subject matter. Books with similar subjects are then arranged together on library. Before Dewey Decimal System, books' placement was arbitrary. Individual librarians arranged them as desired. Some libraries just organized books nicely on the shelves. No thought was given to what a book was or contained. The fixed location approach. A catalog was made indicating the book's shelf location. It was difficult to add new books without moving existing books. The catalog would then need to be updated for each new book. Other libraries sorted books alphabetically, regardless of content. 1877 Edward Muybridge. Muybridge invented the zoopraxiscope, meaning live-action view in Greek. In 1879, Muybridge's experiments in photographing motion began in 1872. When the railroad magnate Stanford hired him to prove that during a particular moment in a trotting horse's gait all 4 legs are off the ground simultaneously. His first attempt failed. In 1877, he returned to California and resumed his motion photography studies using a battery of 12 to 24 cameras and a new shutter he invented. The photos prove that the horse has all 4 feet in the air during some parts of its stride, so that the approach worked well and validated Stanford's argument. The results of Muybridge's work were widely published. He gave lectures about in-animal locomotion throughout the United States and Europe backed with a zoopraxiscope. A lantern he invented, a machine that allowed him to project up to 200 single images on a screen from photographs printed on a rotating glass disc, producing the illusion of moving pictures, thus becoming the father of motion pictures.
1899 First magnetic recordings were revealed. The first experiments with magnetism as a medium for storing sound information came from late 19th century with the exploits of the Danish engineer Valdemar Poulsen, who created first magnetic wire recorder, known as telegraphone, in 1898. Poulsen showcased his designs that were based on wire, tape or disc mediums on 1900 World's Fair in Paris, where he captured the voice of Emperor Franz Joseph of Austria. Magnetic recording gained an important milestone with its acceptance. It was used in a new and innovative design that could record up to 30 minutes of speech, but that implied great dangers in handling and maintaining recording and playback device. Medium for recording such long transmissions was steel razor-sharp tape that was 3 mm wide and 0.008 mm thick, that was used at the speed of 90 meters per minute, reaching the size of staggering 3 kilometers for full half-hour recording. 1902 motion picture special effects were used. George Ismail Yes, a magician-turned-filmmaker, introduced innovative special effects in the first real science fiction film, Le Voyage dans la Lune, 1902, also known as A Trip to the Moon. This was his 400th film, a narrative fantasy of long shots strung together, punctuated with disappearances, double exposures, and other trick photography and elaborate sets. It was the first film to depict a rocket launching into the moon. Additionally, Oscar Islander created the world's first special effects image by combining different sections of 32 negatives into a single image, making a montaged combination print. In 1895, Alfred Clark created what is commonly accepted as the first ever motion picture special effect.